please quickly get in a block, ranks of 4. Here's the 8 counts for the rock kicks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and. When the 8 clicks go off for the rock kicks and people know it's coming, it's an insane amount of positive energy, which I love. It's not a Tulip Time parade unless you see the Holland bands. And Charles Bullard, the director of bands here, he was the one that, really put it on the map and made it well known.
And he wrote the song and made the routine, and we haven't changed it since then. The routine is pretty simple. It just takes some practice to learn. It's the fact that you'd have to wear wooden shoes while doing it. That's the hard part.
When they said you need like 9 pairs of socks on, I was like, what? And I understand fully now because the wooden shoes will just fly off your feet if you don't have enough socks on.
But yeah, that does happen. Shoes flying off, shoes cracking, left behind. But at the same time, the crowd kind of loves it. It's kind of like a home run at a baseball game, like they're hoping to catch a wooden shoe.
8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The Wednesday and Thursday parade are a mile and a half, and then Saturday is about double that at 2.4 miles. On our Sunday rehearsals, whether it's middle school or high school, we'll definitely get a following, kind of a groupie scenario going on of people, either just coming out of their house to watch on their porch or, actually following us sometimes, which is great.
But guys, we're in a rank of 4.
If this routine is done well, I think people would be surprised to know the amount of physicality, just like sheer aerobic physicality it takes to do this routine and play your instrument. Concentrating on uniformity, are your rock kicks all the same height? Are your brush kicks all the same height? Are you all dipping low enough? And that's why we rehearse it so much, and that's why I work on endurance so much with them, because after you do this on and off for 2.5 miles, you will be exhausted.
It just takes a lot of practice, and personally for me, after 4 years, you just get numb to the feet and you don't know it anymore.
Saturday parade will go on no matter what. I've been in sleet, I've been in 90-degree weather and just sun beating down, and the high school with the wool uniforms, that's what you wear, and you do the routine no matter what.
It's really hot with the uniform and then your instruments, and keeping your breath is quite difficult, especially during tiptoe in the hot sun.
We've had these uniforms that we will wear. We've had them since the 60s, and they're complete wool, so they're hot.
It's all worth it in the end because it's actually really fun, like the outcome of it when you're finished.
Coming into view here is the Holland High School Marching Dutchman Band.
You're going down 8th Street and you're seeing all these people happy.
One of the few, Wendy, schools, in fact the only one, that marches in wooden shoes.
I know.
And then when Tulip Time comes, we get all of the attention, and we're cool when it's Tulip Time because no one else does the routine and puts all this work into it like we do. And walking down the street with all the people there, I guess for new people it's very scary and intimidating because you're like, I gotta look good for the cameras, I gotta look good for the people. But in the end, you kind of forget about it and you're just focused on your part.
We just go full force into Tulip Time, and that's really what a lot of tourists come for. It is what the locals love. They're our home base, and we really try to kick it into high gear for them at the end of the Saturday parade, even though, they're tired, and the more tired they get, the locals are great about cheering us on at the end.